The golden sun was setting over the white African savanna, painting the clouds in shades of orange, pink, and purple. The air shimmered with heat, and the tall grass swayed like waves on a golden sea. Birds chirped softly as they returned to their nests, and a warm breeze carried the scent of wildflowers across the plains. In the middle of this glowing landscape grazed a herd of antelopes. They moved gracefully, their large brown eyes alert, their ears flicking to catch every sound. Among them was a young pronghorn named Zara. Zara was the smallest in the herd, but her legs were the fastest. She loved to race with the wind, leaping and bounding as if she could fly. Sometimes, she'd even challenge her own shadow just to see who was quicker. "Zara, you'll tire yourself out before dinner again," chuckled Aunt Lumo, the oldest and wisest antelope in the herd. "I'm just practicing," Zara said with a grin. "One day, I'll be the fastest pronghorn in the whole savanna." Aunt Lumo smiled gently. "Speed is a gift, my dear. But remember, wisdom keeps you safe. Never run so far that you lose sight of your herd." Zara nodded politely, though inside, she thought, "I'm fast enough to take care of myself." As the herd grazed peacefully, the sun began to dip lower, turning the sky into a fiery canvas. Crickets started their evening songs, and a few fireflies danced over the grass. Everything seemed calm, until a low rumble broke the peace. At first, it sounded like distant thunder. But then, roar! The herd froze. Every ear perked up. The ground trembled beneath their hooves. From the tall grass, golden shapes emerged, a pride of lions, their eyes gleaming like hot coals in the fading light. "Run!" Aunt Lumo cried. The herd burst into motion, hoofs drumming against the dry earth, dust swirling around them like a storm. Zara's heart pounded in her chest as she raced forward, her slender legs moving faster and faster. The lions chased close behind, their powerful muscles rippling as they bounded after the herd. One lioness lunged, claws slicing through the air, swish, missing by inches. Zara darted left, then right, weaving between rocks and bushes. Her speed was unmatched. The wind whooshed past her ears as she zigzagged through the savanna, using every trick she knew to stay ahead. But then she looked back, the lions were closing in on the others. Aunt Lumo was slower, her legs old and weary. Without thinking, Zara turned around. "Over here, lions!" she shouted, stamping her hooves. Her small heart pounded, but she stood tall. The lions spotted her and changed direction. Zara leapt away, leading them toward the stony hills where she knew they couldn't run fast. She dodged and twisted, her body moving like lightning. The lions slipped and stumbled on the rocky ground, growling in frustration. Finally, they stopped. Their chests heaved, tongues hanging out, eyes filled with defeat. With one last roar, they turned and padded back toward the plains. Zara stood trembling but unhurt. Her herd slowly caught up, panting and wide-eyed. Aunt Lumo pressed her nose to Zara's cheek. "You saved us, little one," she said softly. "That was very brave." Zara lowered her head. "I was scared, really scared." Aunt Lumo smiled. "That's what makes it true courage. Being brave doesn't mean you aren't afraid, it means you act to help others even when you are." The herd rested under a tall acacia tree as the first stars sparkled above. The cool night breeze brushed against their fur, and the sky shimmered with silver light. Zara lay close to Aunt Lumo, gazing up at the endless stars. "You know," Zara said thoughtfully, "I always wanted to be the fastest. But today, I learned being fast isn't everything." Aunt Lumo nodded. Indeed. Speed may carry your body, but kindness carries your heart. Zara smiled and closed her eyes, feeling proud and peaceful. She had learned something important, that courage and caring for others made her stronger than speed ever could. As the herd drifted to sleep, the moon rose high, and the savannah whispered softly around them. Somewhere in the distance, a lion's faint roar echoed, but Zara didn't shiver. She knew that together, her herd could face anything. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Bye.